Good day, everyone. I am Ola Fashedi, evangelist, Demystify Sin Ministry, and author of Demystify Sin Titles. Evil and wickedness, as the darkness, thrives for not being exposed. We expose the darkness. This addresses the crux of the allegations in the petition and examines the character and long antecedents and objects of the key witness and other witnesses. They made big promises of reward to her, offering me a sacrifice to be driven insane. Her first attempt was in 1980. The first attempt, very big attempt. God used my grandmother, her mother, to save me. It's a long story. The attack ricocheted to my elder brother. He was my senior in King's College. His name is Oluwakayode Oguwole Fashedi. He was born on the 10th of February 1964 in Bradford, Yorkshire, in England. It completely unsettled him and left him mentally disturbed. He was homeless in England for years. A serial murderess. She had already poisoned my elder brother around 1992. They are almost always witnesses to every assertion I make. A close relation of hers, my grandmother's people, had told me between 2009 and 2011 that they knew in her family, that they all knew that she was the one that killed my elder brother. I wasn't paying attention, and I felt, it was so long ago. Just as in my dad's case, I am the one who was there, or thereabouts, and I have all the facts. The one that got allowed to be there when all those critical events happened, but I never paid attention. I now know why God placed me there and allowed me to take note, but not pay close attention. I was not ready, and I was not yet strong enough to face the reaction that would come with blotting out whatever I asked. And it was not time to deal with the matter. There is something about the last time I saw my dad and my elder brother separately walking on their feet, hale and hearty, and in perfect health. All of a sudden, the next thing was they were gone. That something lives with me. Once my elder brother came back from England unexpectedly, he was doomed. She was going to kill him. He was such an object of deep vexation to her. It was most unusual. Even without him bothering her, she couldn't stand the sight of him. She wanted him out of her sight. She wanted to remain out of the. She never got him. They never got him care until at the end. More than 10 years, she never thought it fit to get him care. Put him in a hospital to get him care. They never did. She never did it. She was one in charge. My dad was relegated. My dad is not very savvy with such. He considered everything to her. She was one, and the irony is that she was one behind it. And people knew, but nobody would come out to tell you. It is their actions that I recollect that, they knew. This person knew. She was going to kill him more. When the process of him getting well was set off, somebody arrived on the scene who went with us to Benin Teaching Hospital, the psychiatric part of Benin Teaching Hospital, and to pray for. And there was the circumstances of that event made it clear that he was going to get well. It's what people have said, that this man is going to get well, this man is going to get well, this man is going to get well. She killed him. She didn't want him to get well. It was going to have repercussions on her. She didn't want him to get well. And that's why she killed him. She poisoned him. Yes. When it was clear that the psychiatric incarceration had not achieved the objects she wanted it to achieve, to have driven me insane, and I could not be taken back, she moved to plant Emmanuel Okarafo, whom she had used to poison my dad. She moved to plant him on me and in my house. He was useful to a point because he helped neutralize the girl that was here, my former spouse, who was making a lot of trouble, so I didn't have to deal with her again. But he was set up strategically. It's clear that at the end of the day, she set him up here to poison me as well. We were a small family. She should have poisoned my elder brother, she should have poisoned my dad, then she should have poisoned me. Then it would be only her and the son that they said would take care of her in her old age. Thank God that Emmanuel that she sent was such a liability and a thief. He was misbehaving generally. One day, I just woke up, was misbehaving, I sent him away. And it was much to her displeasure and to the displeasure of her son, obviously for what they had planned. She was approached by the unscrupulous Residents Association there. It was not yet cultist, it was unscrupulous. And the same RCCG Pastor Sagwa was in the background, but his interests were not as pertinent as they would become later. So at the time, they approached her for support to get me to withdraw the suit I filed in court. I did not oblige. I explained to her, she agreed with all my explanations, but she now, as an extension of her displeasure for me having dismissed Emmanuel Okafor that she planted in my house, she sent my supposed junior brother in support of this unscrupulous Residents Association. She sent my junior brother to come and beat me up and kick me out of my house, of my own house, so that I can withdraw case or kick me out of my house. The move failed. As the last time I was in direct contact, that was in 2012, September or so, 2012. That was the last time I was in contact with, after everything she had done in getting me incarcerated in the psychiatric hospital in 2011. I still accommodated her. I tended to lay all the blame on my ex-spouse. But my mother was the one who was behind it all, but was hiding in the background. She never came one time, not one time, to see me all the while I was in that facility, that mental hospital. And she was coming to the premises. She was desperate to coming to the premises to come and confirm if I had gone insane or not. And she was coming to see the consultant. Never came once to see me. So it's no wonder that she would now gladly oblige the summons by RCCG Pastor Sagwa, whose interests are now more pertinent in the cultist dispensation as key trustee and cultist godfather. In his reaction to getting the letter that I dispatched, dated October 8, 2022, RCCG Pastor Sagwa requested her support towards the insanity rituals he was convening against me. That is his specialty. Towards the petition. That's how she became the main and principal witness in the petition. She is the source of the name used for the rituals that corresponds with that on the petition as the instrument of the rituals. The name that she gave them is the name she registered me with at the Oshomoga. That is the basis of desperation of the cultist Residents Association to so call me, and it is based on the desperation on the part of the police officers executing their metaphysical assignments based on the cultist Residents Association's rituals to get me to agree to be so called. I refused. God had sent someone to me in 1994 to tell me what my name is and what my name is not. It's as simple as that. After everything she had done, having me abducted and with the psychiatric incarceration, all what I suffered, she was hiding in the shadows. They were helping her. She was the main person they were helping. That was in 2011. Then to come back and appear in the cultist Residents Association's petition to liquidate me, to drive me insane. Whatever she has brought upon all those people that helped her, those people, for example, at the Psychopaths psychiatrists, their network, they've been doing what they've been doing there at the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital for decades. Under the Oshomoga is when they now did it to on behalf of my mom, that everything is got exposed. What the wicked fear the most is not punishment per se. It's been exposed. It's been exposed. Thank you very much for watching. Watch and pray is our commandment. Thank you very much for your support as prayers and other means. God provides for us and feeds us in the work of the ministry we do through your kind generosity. God bless you.